wind in the night, wasn't it?
It was awful.
Whipping around.
Windows banging.
Yeah, windows, the lot. Did you sleep all right there, then? You slept
okay? Fine. I went to bed at 7 o'clock yesterday.
7 o'clock?
Right through.
Did you watch EastEnders? Did you watch Dot going down in EastEnders?
No.
Yeah, Dot was sent
I'll
down.
have to watch it on Sunday.
14 days.
No, don't tell me, because I watched the omnibus edition.
Well, she's out in 7 days anyway.
Oh,
She'll be out in a week. But the point is, that means I don't think there is anyone in the whole of the square without a criminal record. I'm not kidding. There's not one person in the square who's not either an adulterer or a criminal record. Well, it just sort of reflects Britain, doesn't it, in a strange way? Can I hear a cry, please?
Free all the bandits!
Yes.
Free all the bandits!
They should have given Dot life. OK, Here we go. Yes, life should mean life for people like her. Son, how could you, Jackie? This is Jackie Charlton, who said, if you knew Cheryl, you would know why Gazapina. Jackie Charlton causes outrage when he suggests that Paul Gascoigne's ex-wife, Cheryl, drove him to beat her.
No.
He said if you met her, you'd probably understand why he did what he did to her.
Can't say that.
It's Jackie Charlton's shocking, isn't it? Let's go to the Daily Mail. I think he probably is regretting this today.
Well, sure.
Daily Mail. Number of speed cameras to double when new rules come into force. Yeah, what's happening is police chiefs now get a share of the cash from fines.
No, yeah. Seriously?
Yeah, so they're doubling up the cameras. I think more cameras, don't you? No. More cameras on our streets.
Oh, it drives me mad. I have to keep stopping to do my hair and makeup.
Yeah. All that bothers me about it is that you've got more cameras, but who's watching us? That's all that bothers me. We presume they're actually good people. You know, but you've got so many cameras, so many screens. How do you know there's not going to be some insane stalker following your every move, just picks on one woman all day,
sort of
follows her out of her house? Exactly. Who watches these watchmen? I ask thee.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you know what? I'm going to go to the mirror now. Just pull round to the mirror. Morning, Jonathan.
Morning.
It's just a lovely line up there. Bob the Builder, Jonathan Dimbleby and Elvez. I say, John, there's no doubting which show you're on, is there, this morning?
I think I've got it right.
I think you got it right.
If you feel slightly underdressed, we could have a word in wardrobe.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say something, but you never got a chance.
I've got a snowman outfit you can borrow. I don't know if that's going to help you.
You're on.
OK, Mad Mac, chauffeur-driven Transport Minister Lord MacDonald denies the railways are in crisis and orders ordinary folk to keep things in perspective. Has anyone ever met anyone who is satisfied with rail? No. You see, I don't think there is. I'm thinking, how many people have got to say this is rubbish before they take it seriously, before they don't think, oh, they're just whinging. But I tell you, this lot are so bad, they make British Rail look good. I now look back and think, oh, those were the days. Like it's some kind of golden age of steam and service. British Rail was appalling. And they make, they're so bad, they make them look good. Anyway, I'm going to get in there, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I'm not going to. I'm going to half get in there because I'm going to go over to Tamworth. We paid. What's the headline there, Sanj?
So we have. How about this? Have a look at this. We paid 3,800 on a luxury holiday club and got this. This is like a float Denise had this morning, didn't she? The milk float.
Yes, that's right.
Harrowing footage there. I told you, nothing harrowing, Sanj. Thank you very much for that.
We've got some good story
here. No, don't
here.
start showing me this.
I think
They'll be whipping out his small ads next.
How about this one? We bounced back from the bottom. That's our local school, actually, which is just on the estate. And they were bottom on the league.
And they're just happy about that, are they? Oh, they've bounced back, right. I thought they're celebrating because they're bottom. Well done, well done.
Thank you, Sanj and Sir.
Thank you very much. If there was a performance league table for corner shops, Sanj, right up there. 99p for 40 Christmas cards. I'm driving to Tamworth today, that's where I'm going.
I'm coming with you.
Once more, let's get in there. OK, this is blind drunk in charge of a car. Police were called to stop a drink driver, found that the 33-year-old man they arrested was blind. Yeah, behind the wheel of a car. The masseur. He's a masseur. He's blind as well. That's odd, isn't it? There's got to be a lot of excuse for touch-up there, isn't there? Sorry about that, love. Anyway, he was 3 times over the alcohol limit. He was reported after driving out of a blind school in Mainz, Germany. Police said he was going about 50 centimetres at a time, then getting out, feeling around the car, getting back in and driving off. That's insane. OK, I'm going to move on. Here we go. Bearded shepherdess. Oh, don't you love stories that start like that?
A bearded shepherdess.
Anika Berlandino, 34, refuses to shave because her whiskers keep her warm, working in the Austrian village of Pescia. Absolutely right. So come on, ladies. Stop waxing. Let's see what you got. Oh, naturel, right? We've had men in women's coats. Let's have some women with beauties. Female beauty. If you work on the railways, you're a woman and you've got a massive pair of beauties down the side. And you're tucking into a plate of meat. Oh, don't you? Playing with my dreams.
Pork salad.
Tucking into a pork salad. Oh, don't stand. Don't stand. It's exactly like the very sexual dream I had last night. Oh.
Your coffee.
OK, let's have a look at this, because I've got, first of all, the art department has provided some role models. There's Brittany with a beard.
Brittany Beard.
I think it works for her. Let's see Madonna. You look at Madonna there.
Beauty.
I think about it, it's about the one look she hasn't tried. Sooner or later, she's going to arrive there. Let's look at the next one here. And the last one, we've got Barbara Windsor. Just with a lovely trailing goatee and young love. So you can see, ladies, send in your photographs, please, wearing beards and tucking into a nice big plate of meat. OK, talking of which, who pigged at the pork? Food suppliers warned yesterday they may have to ration pork scratchings, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, cholesterol in its raw form. The pub snack is under threat because Russians are scoffing all the pork. Yeah. Fresher Foods says a 50p bag will soar to £1 after Christmas. A spokesman said we'll have to give priority to regular customers. That is the ultimate prestige item for a wallet. A pork scratching loyalty card. Glistening with fat. A sheen of pig's fat. You go, Les, I think you got a bag put by for me, you know what I mean? Come on. Amazing. I'm going to keep crashing through. Here we go. This is 2 disturbing seasonal stories today. This is first off. This is a...
A pervert?
Snowman.
Some kind of pervert.
A mechanical snowman known as Frosty, which is part of a town's Christmas decoration, has been reported to police for committing an act of gross indecency. The 7-foot figure, which emerges from a Christmas cracker on top of the town hall at Ripley, Derbyshire, is supposed to raise an arm and wave to passing shoppers.
No, don't tell me.
Police confirmed they've received complaints from shoppers that the arm's wagging movements were more suggestive than festive. Horrified children, and then this is even worse. We've got the snowmen turning on us with obscene gestures, corrupting young minds.
Yes. Brilliant.
Do you feel corrupted even hearing that story?
Yes.
Good. Right. Horrified children screamed as police dragged a Father Christmas away. What? Could you give us a demonstration of how horrified children screaming might sound, please? That was the sound of horrified children screaming. Father Christmas was dragged away in handcuffs after being involved in a punch-up. Oh, I loved it. If I was a kid, I loved to see Santa really having it. And even putting the boot in at the end. The big, fluffy boot just going in. I wouldn't at all like to see that, actually. Police intervened after Santa Claus, a street trader... Funny, that, isn't it? Got into a brawl with a man who objected to him selling £1 presents from his sack at the switching on of Christmas lights in Great Yarmouth, Norfolk. Classic. It was extremely upsetting for the young children to see Santa being nicked and handcuffed. Sergeant Steve Parsons said a lot of them thought he was going to be put in jail by the police, so he wouldn't be around to bring them presents on Christmas Day. We handcuffed the Santa because he was quite aggressive and he had to be controlled. He was certainly not being very jolly. Can I say, Santas and snowmen, this is your big time of year. Don't blow it, all right? You get one chance. It's a magical time of year for die Kinder. Now, don't blow it. The RAF have been accused of going on a booze cruise in a Nimrod. You know, the big... Yeah, they've taken a Nimrod off, set off for France, and they're saying they cleared it out and they've loaded it up with booze. It's funny, if you do that in a van, you get it crushed. You wouldn't do it to a £25 million Nimrod, though, would they, eh? This is a woman saying that she enjoyed a documentary. Her name... I've got it in because her name is Mrs. Frisky Nutting. And she's a big fan of hunting. She's watched a documentary, a brilliant documentary about lions the other night. I don't know if any of you saw it. And she says she watched that and she thinks that's perfectly natural, lions killing and gorging themselves, so why shouldn't humans be allowed to hunt as well? It's funny, in the lion documentary, you didn't see the lions all sort of hanging outside a pub drinking sherry first, did you? One of them suddenly with a little trumpet. You didn't see the lions just rubbing blood all over it. No, I'm not going to go there. OK, here we go. The very last story for you. This is Nigella Lawson last night on the set of the BBC satirical show Have I Got News For You, which I always think is an excellent show, but there she is with her ironic Delia T-shirt. Isn't that lovely? We've seen, I think, recently, I've got down here, we've seen Donna was wearing the Gail Porter one, Madonna wears Kylie and Britney. Do you know, I've got one for Richard Dimbleby this morning. Have a look at this. David Jonathan Dimbleby this morning. Have a look at this. Here we go. It was in the script, it was wrong. Sorry, that was the award I was knocked back for. Here you go, your very own Jon Snow T-shirts. Be careful, be fragile. It hasn't quite set yet. It's your Jon Snow T-shirt, just to wear for your interview with the Prime Minister in an ironic gesture.
I can only say I feel honoured.
OK, thank you very much. Mr Dimbleby, ladies and gentlemen. And I think now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the pun of the week. Shania Twain is voted the world's sexiest vegetarian. And I just remind you, please, girls, let's have some photographs of you eating meat coming in here. Anyway, the pun's a beauty. The pun says, never twain shall meet. Punning with two words there. Punning with two words is a double. It's not a win double for them. They only get some bronze. Yes, it is mirror. Holiday brochures are often misleading. You don't say. The pun says, Paradise Lost. It's nice. It's a literary pun, isn't it? Let's move over to the pun of the week area, where, as usual, what do we wait for now? A genuine...
Hockey!
Exactly
Born
right,
within the sound of the bow bell.
OK, we've got to be quick now, because it's
windy
8:17.
outside.
Come in, Vic, come on.
Oh, look, she's wearing... Is it Liam Gallagher?
I don't know, is it Kenny from South Park? Oh, Vic, shut the door. There's another draft coming in.
Oh, no. Born in a bar.
Put someone in the hole. OK, there we go. There's the pun of the week, which she reveals now from her parka.
It's windy, isn't it?
That's always the coat they mention in Crime Watch, isn't it?
Is it?
Yes, a snorkel parka-style coat that the raider was seen going away in. Japan launches the first woman-only train. Because apparently there's been a lot of touching up.
A lot of what?
A lot of touching up. OK, here we go. The pun, it's a good pun. It's a strong pun. It's from Wednesday's Sun. The pun says, all our broads. All Those were the papers of puns. We're going to take a break now. Still to come back, we've got Mr Dimbleby over here. We've got Tall Paul.
We've got Christina Ricci
on the bed.
And Lara Croft in Tomb Raider. And you can get your hands on a PlayStation 2. This is Channel 4. You're watching The Big Breakfast.
Coming up later on this morning.